Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. I'm going to use my Green Witch Tarot. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. Also, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It greatly helps out my channel. All right, what you may be struggling with: Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. Current energies, what you need to look at. We have Five of Pentacles. Shutting yourself off emotionally to this situation, and I feel like I almost kind of feel like you're kind of shut down here, and like you shut yourself off emotionally to this situation. That you're not really focusing on what it is you need to be focusing on. I feel like you're focusing on this here. Oh, I love this. Future energies, setting up blocks, barriers, setting boundaries, setting boundaries. That's what that was. Knight of Swords. And then look, he has a big smile, like having that freedom, like I'm free from this situation. Bottom of the deck, the Lord of the Shadows, which is the Death card. Okay, letting go of something. There's something that you need to let go of, without a doubt. So what I feel like here is this is what you're struggling with. So I feel like you're struggling with you're struggling with. I almost feel like you're so shut down that you can't deal with situations. I feel like you've become extremely detached, and that it's almost like you're on your own little island here. I do feel that there's someone that is around you, because he's coming back from the hunt and he's been successful, and her arms are crossed and she was waiting for him to come back, but he's not really interested in seeing her. Like, he's being distracted by the skunk. So it's like being distracted by other things. Like, you're not, I don't feel like you're into a situation. Like, you've lost interest. I feel like you're emotionally unavailable in a situation. I almost feel like these things are like, you don't really see what's going on around you because you're sort of in this bubble right here. There's something that you're hanging on to. There's some kind of hurt. There's some kind of trigger. There's some kind of something that you're hanging on to, and it's preventing you from moving forward. Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. And I almost feel like you've lost the belief that you can have new starts, like things can change for you. Like, I almost feel like you've kind of given up and you're like, oh, it's not going to change for me, it's not going to happen for me. I just feel like it's not going to get better. Like, you're kind of in this energy of trying to move forward. I almost feel like you're trying, but it's just not. You just feel like it's. It could be that you put so many expectations on a situation that it could never meet those. But maybe you put those on there because you knew that it wasn't going to meet them. You know, it's like that self-sabotaging, right? You're holding yourself back. What do you need to look at? That this Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Star. I just feel that this is something that you it's kind of just like taking a hard look at yourself. Like, I feel like this is what you're doing to yourself. is like you're shutting down, like these two cards right here. And it's almost like you're putting yourself to be alone, and you're putting up these walls around yourself. And I feel like you need to look within and figure out, like, why are you doing these things? Why are you protecting yourself? Why are you putting these walls up? Why do you feel that you need to do that? Why do you feel that you need to shut down and protect yourself? Yay, I love this future energy. Look at that. We have this Sun card. You're setting your boundaries. You're feeling more motivated. It's coming to an end, right? This is coming to an end. Look at that. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck. Okay. There's something that is holding you back. Whatever this represents here, which is connected to this, right? And that's what's causing this energy. And that's what you need to explore. That's what you need to come to terms with. That's what you have to work through. It's almost like, I feel like it's something deeper than what you realize, and I feel like it's affecting different areas of your life. I feel like it's affecting things all around you. And you have to get to the root of the problem, the root of the trigger. And you have to see how it's causing you to shut down. This energy wants to come in for you, right? This wants to come in for you, this Sun card. But I feel like one of the things here with setting boundaries is that, are you surrounding yourself with people or situations that are a trigger for you, that is constantly causing you to shut down? And it's putting you in a space of you constantly shutting down. And I feel like you need to look at how you can change that up so that you're not putting yourself in that energy, right? Maybe setting boundaries with people and not letting them, right? Set those boundaries to what you feel works for you. And if they don't accept those boundaries, then you need to realize how they're affecting you. Like if you set boundaries for somebody and they are frustrated and they are angry with that, then they're not really looking out for you, that they're just thinking about themselves because they don't want those boundaries set. It could be, do you have triggers around you? Are there things, like I've said many times before, are there things in your living space that you feel are triggering you? And like I've said before, like I totally moved my bedroom furniture around and it gave me a total different energy. If you just change your furniture in your living space, it can give you a different energy. If you see things that you feel are triggering to you, put those in a box, put them in the closet, put them in the attic, the garage, give them for family member to hold, sell them, whatever that is. If you're always following the same route to go to work and it's triggering you because there's a certain restaurant or a certain store or a certain something, right, that something happened there, then is there another way that you can get to work? Is there a different, even if it's just for a few days, just to give yourself that relief from that trigger? And I feel like you need to explore those and see how can you, it's looking out for yourself and saying, I'm being triggered by something. There's something that is causing me to shut down. So I need to look out for myself and I need to let that go, and I need to figure out what it is so that I can move on in this situation, so that I'm not being triggered by this anymore because it's causing me to shut down. And it's looking out for yourself, and that's the biggest thing is you have to look out for yourself. You can't expect that other people are going to, right? You need to step away if you need to step away from this, right? Because you're looking out for yourself and you're saying, okay, this is becoming too much for me. And what are those things that I can do to help myself, to look out for myself, to change things for myself? And you'd be surprised, sometimes just the littlest things can make the biggest changes. You know, maybe it's going for a walk, just 5-minute walk, a 10-minute walk, and sometimes that can help enough to clear your head, to be like, oh, okay. Like, I think these are the changes that I need to make. These are the things that I need to do. But nothing's going to change if you don't take those actions. Even though it's hard when you're struggling and you're going through things and you have no energy and no effort and you don't want to do anything. But it's like, okay, I have to look out for myself and I have to change things up. We have independence, carving your own path. It's your own path. I love that. Carving your own path, not the path that somebody else wants you to follow because of blah, 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 right? And then this card came out too, understanding consequences. The consequences that if you don't carve out your own path, what are the consequences to that? I would say the consequences are a huge loss to yourself if you don't carve out your own path. Everybody is on their own path. Everyone does things at their own speed, at their own rate, right? Everyone does things their own way. You can't follow, you can get suggestions or you can have help or you can see how someone's done it, but then you have to do it your own way, right? That you go at it your own speed and you carve out your own path. And whoever sticks with you and stays by your side, then that is very telling. And whoever walks away or you need to walk away from, then that's very telling too, right? I love that. I love that those two cards came out. I think that's perfect for this reading. Let's see, I'm going to grab a Whispers of Healing just because I feel like you need some healing. So let's grab this. We have progress. I love it. And I feel like this one wants to come out too. Progress. Progress. Progress is like and it doesn't even have to be anything that big. It could just be progress is, okay, I listened to this reading and it made sense to me. So I need to make some changes. I need to look at things. I need to see what's triggering me. I need to make some changes, right? So that's progress, realizing, okay, yep, something needs to be done. And then it's actually doing them and following through, right? It's that progress. We have grateful. So I feel like it's being grateful for what you have around you right now, right? Looking at all of the things that you have in your plus column at this moment. Instead of looking at everything in your negative column, don't look at that, but write everything down or look at everything that you have in your plus column, everything that you have going for you, right? Try to get yourself on that kind of, what do I have in my plus column energy, right? Because if you're always looking at what you don't have, then that's going to keep you in that energy. But if you say, okay, well, you know what? I really have this going for me, or I have that going for me, or this is a good thing, or this is a positive thing. Telling yourself positive things, right? Tell yourself a couple positive things about yourself, right? Building yourself up, not tearing yourself down. All right, I'm going to grab a empowerment card from my Witch Casket deck. We have Remember you are a gift. It's time to remind yourself of the light you bring to the world. See, that's exactly what I was saying about the positive things about yourself, telling yourself positive things and building yourself up, not taking yourself down. Reflect on your good qualities. Note down some affirmations for the day, right? And that's pretty easy. You can always Google those. They have lots of, affirmations that you can write down, or you could look at, or you could read or remind yourself with, right? And reflect on your good qualities. That's exactly what I was saying. That's progress, right? That's, even if you just do that, you reflect on your good qualities, that's progress, because it's helping to shift your energy. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.